Shelley, you made it. As I sit here making this final compilation of videos, I forgot to make one. I also was pondering who should be the first video and who should be the last and who should be in the middle. That's been difficult, so I decided I'll be all three. It's only appropriate since I've been nagging you for so long to retire that you get to see me 3 times. Congratulations. Enjoy.
Hi, Mom. Happy retirement. I'm so excited for you. You don't have to go back to work on Monday. I say that kind of jokingly because I know you have always really loved what you have done professionally, and I think that's such a gift and almost so rare that people truly enjoy what they're doing, but you deserve to rest and exhale and just enjoy life and all it has to offer without, being on the clock or being on a schedule. I can't wait to see what you do, what hobbies you take up, where you travel, come and see your grandbabies. I know you've always been so good about that, even with everything that you've juggled, but our door is always open here. But just so excited for this next phase in your life. And I would be remiss to not say thank you for just being such a great inspiration for me and Leslie when it comes to, having a meaningful career as a working woman, as a working mom. It's not easy, but it's important, and you helped, just shape how I look at motherhood and working motherhood and how it all kind of fits together. So I love you, so excited for you, and yes, congratulations. Take retirement. Grammy. Bye.
Surprise! You didn't think that we could not throw you a retirement party, right, Mom? Come on. I just wanted to say congratulations for reaching this major life milestone. I wanted to share a few things that I wrote down on Post-it notes so I wouldn't forget that just highlight my intersection with your career. So one of the first things that I remember is when you invited me to it was either a breakfast or a luncheon, and you were going to be speaking at said event. And I remember how nervous you were leading up to it. And these were, this was during my school years where I knew how nerve-wracking it was to deliver a speech, to put together speaking points, an attention getter, all of the mechanics of delivering a speech. And I remember sitting in the room at one of the tables and seeing my mom up on stage. And you delivered your message, your speech so well. And I remember being so proud of my mom in that moment. And that was one of the first times that I was able to see you as a leader, an employee, an advocate, a servant, because I know how important it has been to you to believe in who you are, believe in the services you provide, believe in your customers. And it was so good for me as a teenage girl to see my mother in that light. Secondly, I remember when, I don't know if it was when I was living with you, but you had invited me to go to a brewery after work one day because there was going to be a local university doing an event, like an informational session around getting your MBA. And what happened out of that session? I got inspired to pursue my MBA, not at that school, but pursued my MBA nonetheless. And it was through that experience that opened my eyes to more about business beyond what I did at Target. And through that experience, it allowed me to learn more, to be more curious about the work you did. As a sales leader at a bank who needed to know all the ins and outs of the companies and the clients that you support to ensure that the money you loan them is going to have a return on the investment. And I have so enjoyed learning and just keeping a pulse on all the different things happening in your work and your clients. It just feeds my curiosity, and that's been so much fun over the years. And then lastly, and most importantly, I wanted to thank you for modeling what it looks like to not only be a successful working mom, but a mom who doesn't sacrifice being there for her children. I have learned so much from you over these past 20 years, and I want to say thank you for all that you've done to raise me, to coach me, to support me, to champion me in all that I do inside of work and outside of work as a working mom. Thank you for being such a great role model for me. I thought to myself when I was preparing this that I was going to open saying, I'm not crying, you're crying. But the reality is, whenever I speak out of a posture of appreciation, you know I always cry. But I just wanted to wrap up with sharing how excited I am for this chapter of your life, that vacations will not limit you, because we have too many moments to share over these next several years as your children, but also your grandchildren are aging, and you also have too many grandchildren to have limited vacation in all the Camp Grammy weeks that they want to have. So congrats. I'm excited to continue celebrating you this weekend. Love you.
Happy retirement. You're so sweet and kind. And I hope you had a wonderful time at your job. That's all.
Congratulations, Shelley. You have spent the last 43 years, starting with walking little kids around in a circle to where you are today. And you have treated your career with intelligence and competency and curiosity, and have just made a difference in your community like we always knew that you would and have always done. So I had to come out to the barn to record this for you, and I love you, and I'm so proud of you, and I'm so hopeful that you can come and we will jack around out here with one of these. Okay, love you so much.
Shelley, congratulations for your retirement. I hope you had a good time at work, and I hope it was
So Shelley, here I am again. I can go biking with you anytime now. We don't have to try to squeeze it into a busy day between cleaning a house, gardening, running errands, and all that other crap that is going to be less rushed as we are retired. I know you love something about me, and that is my jokes. So here you go. Why does Shelley look forward to gardening in retirement? Well, I think she wants a little more time for herself. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Happy retirement, Grammy. We love you, and we're really proud of you for working for more than 40 years.
Hi, Shelley. I wanted to wish you a very happy retirement. Congratulations on a very long career. Also wanted to pull up some old ancient dates for you. You hired me back in either late 1994 or early 1995, and our friendship has continued on since then. We ran our first race together way back in 2002. I even pulled out this race shirt that somehow I kept. And then in 2006, we started our book club, which, as we know, is still going strong. In fact, I pulled up a couple of the first books that we had from that. And also wanted to say we added on our biking and some of the fun stuff, but truly our most favorite title is truly been Grandma in the last few years. And I hope you get to spend many more times and vacations and trips as you go to see your grandkids. Have a wonderful time in your retirement. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Happy retirement. Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Okay, now.
Hey, Shelley.
Hi, Shelley.
We just wanted to say happy retirement. We thought about singing you a little song, but we won't.
We'll spare you that. But we will tell you that you're going to love being retired. Right?
Right. And I'm here to tell you that you are going to love having the time to read all the books that you want to read, not just the ones that have to be read for book club in your 20 minutes before you go to sleep at night on a work night. And you're going to love having all the extra time to spend with your grandchildren. And maybe you can even expand grandma camp in the summers and maybe even in the winters. And you're going to love having more time to travel. And you and I can go out to lunch and we can go to the movie in the middle of the day if we want to. We can go to matinees. So I can't wait for you to be retired. How's that?
It's a wonderful, free feeling, and we know you will enjoy it. So happy, happy retirement.
Happy, happy, happy retirement. See you soon.
Happy retirementing. I don't know, but maybe I'll retire too. I think it sounds good. I don't know how Leslie would feel about that, but like we could live off the land, catch our food, like Grammy games all day, Camp Grammy all semester, boarding school Camp Grammy. I don't even know, but it'll be a blast. All right, love you. Miss you. Wish I could be there celebrating your retirement, but I will see you in a week. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Dear Shelley, happy retirement. I know you have worked so hard over the last many, many years. You deserve every bit of R&R and happiness and not having anybody but you own your own schedule. So wishing you all the best.
Retirement doesn't suck, Shelley. You made the right decision.
Take care. We love you.
Happy retirement. I hope you got a good job and a good lessons on your great doing your things, your job, and being, being. I hope you did really good on your job.
Woo! When Grammy retires, what should she do with her time?
Looks. Our family and maybe Vale and Faye and their family, we should go and visit her and have some fun. Go play. I like going to parks. She cannot book. Spend time with me. And I want to go to that bagel store. I will practice reading you some books. When I go to Camp Grammy, maybe me and Grammy can play bowling. Don't make dinner. She can ride a bicycle on a loan. She can go get donuts and lay on the couch. I love reading books. You can watch whatever your team is on the Razorbacks. Maybe the Razorback school. Can go to this park and go on the log ride together. It might be a little bit scary for her, but that's okay. I can plant some flowers this year. We can go on this hiking trail like we did, and it took forever to be done. So and we gotta keep on going. We can ride a bicycle. I want to go with you to the ice cream place. Can walk on the chair. Lay down. Go to bed.
Hi, Shelley. Happy retirement. Sorry I can't be there, but don't kill Londell for the surprise. Have a beautiful day. Bye.
Shelley, my second mom, congrats on your retirement. I cannot wait to hear about all the amazing adventures you go on. I'm also excited to see you more here in Nashville, hanging out with us. I'm sorry I can't be there for your party, but I'm here watching the kids so Allison can. Congrats.
Congratulations, Shelley. You made it. I know you and Londell will have a great time in your golden years, traveling and doing what you love to do best. Sorry, I'm recording this at work. But, you know, some of us are still young and we have to work. So, I missed your party, but when we get back to town, Terry and I would like to take you out to dinner. Or we'll have Terry grill a steak for you on the deck. So, cheers to you, girl. You made it. Love you.
Hi, Shelley. Congratulations on your retirement. Now you can start living your life on your own terms, which is a wonderful thing. I'm really looking forward to seeing more of you down here, and I can't even imagine a sweeter or kinder person to share grandma duties with. I really feel like I lucked out with having Allison for a daughter-in-law and you for my fellow grandmother to share our beautiful grandchildren with. Hopefully, we'll see you soon.
I don't remember.
Happy retirement.
Happy retirement.
One more time.
Happy retirement.
Happy retirement, Shelley. Congratulations. Lulu says happy retirement and she's very excited for you to come visit.
Happy retirement.
Well, Shelley, I hope you enjoyed the videos. You have over an hour of people talking about how you have made impacts on so many lives. Congratulations on making the retirement. I wanted to dress up professionally with you on your last day of work. See, I'm not always that Bill Belichick look-alike in the scruffy hoodie. Of course, that's the way it's been since I retired. Over the past few decades, our time has been filled with other activities and other commitments. It was just not ours. You know, I've always been drawn to your ability to see the smallest things with glee and joy. You not only find those for yourself, but also share them with others and enlighten the lives of everyone you've met. You are special. I'm looking forward to this new chapter that we start together. It will be just our thing, unlike when we met and we had so many other commitments. The following decades, I anticipate, will be more fulfilling than the first two. So thank you so much for being my friend. Thank you so much for everything you've done. Congratulations on making this significant milestone. I'm going to close this video by saying thank you for not killing me for doing this. When you did not want any celebration, we just couldn't, because you are special once again. Everybody in this video loves you. I love you. Congratulations.